Wait, hold up. I should probably do this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back. We're doing some Dota 2 things now. We got Lada going up against Left One TV on the side of the Dire. Lada on the Radiant side. This is a semi-finals. Almost at the end, the winner of this will go on to play against Akatusi clan in the grand finals. Well, this is a lower bracket final rather. So, wait, who's in Akatusi clan? Which team is in there? I'll have to find out after the game. Oh, it's Crystallizer's new team. Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so in this matchup, you know, a lot of these players are people that have been around the scene. You might know some of their names, played pubs against them, etc. Thus far, as this game goes. Oh, I thought mid lane. Okay, Lada get another kill. Lada have been on a tear actually since this game started. Obviously, dies next as well on the Lion, right behind the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Okay, these guys are not even giving me a moment to catch my breath and try to figure out what's actually going on here. Because I just got into the game. Oh, mid. Earthshaker. Gonna get slept. Muriel doesn't have enough mana to follow that up with anything. So, Skill Saint should still be fine. Skill Sant, Earthshaker, boys. Seen this many times. So, let's quickly go through this lineup. Titty Boy is playing the hard carry troll Warlord. For Left on TV, Stormers in the mid lane on the Tinker, have Lizard standing in on the Enchantress, Hoverty on the Lion, and then we have ourselves Skill Sant on the Earthshaker. For the side of Lada Esports, Baraban on the PL, GG Walplania. What? Is that his actual name? Yeah, it is. GG Walplayed Lanaya. Okay, cool, whatever, bro. He's playing on the Lina, Muriel is on the Bane Elemental, Mudak on the Phoenix, and last but not least, oh wait, Titty Boy is not gonna die from this, will he? Nah. Last but not least, the Cheese Man himself, My Smoon, playing on the MIS Moon, rather, playing on the Nature's Prophet. Is this support prophet or core prophet? It's core prophet. So he's trying to play that Admiral Bulldog role. Sometimes it feels like Europe is the only region that still does this. Like, in terms of running this prophet in the offlane. Well, now it might actually work out. They're going to try to get this kill onto Titty Boy. The troll is under threat, under siege. He's now juking into the trees. Doesn't have actually any mana to get out of this. He's going to have to try to do his best. Oh, the supernova through the trees. This should be enough burn damage to kill him. He's going to go down to Muriel. Muriel. That was a pretty nice kill. So after they get that, what this will enable them to do from here on is take the tier 1 tower at least. They're already set up for it. The prophets here, Mudak, just gonna creep skip the wave a bit. Right now he's just farming some of the stack that they happily found right next to the tower itself. Man, it's cold. It's so cold out here. And what's also cold is the fact that we're going to have a dead lion. A dead PL, thanks to the lion. Finger of death mid on him. Now Laguna played off the LSA, coming out onto Earthshaker. So GG Well-Played Lanaya comes in and shows that there's some takeaway. Oh, LSA connects onto the Enchantress as well. Lizard will go down. You only have 2 points into Untouchable. Yep. 1 point, in fact. Not even 2. They will not protect you at all up against a Lina, because she's going to get those Fury Soul Stacks and attack faster and faster. Top lane, we do have a Impale coming out, or the Earth Spike catching Muriel. One of the Fire Spirits connects onto the Troll, but it's not that big a deal. It's interesting that both teams have massive amounts of magical burst this game. Lada have Lion, as well as Bane with the Brain Sap. Oh, we actually have a kill onto the Tinker. We just got found by GG Well-Played Lanaya, not Lapanya. And they get used up. LSA should connect onto the Lion now as well. Lion should provide the double kill for the Lina. Lizard's trying to run away. 14 seconds until GG Well-Played Lanaya actually has access to Mules again. Not even need it. They just jump in behind the tier 2 tower. Titty Boy will at least be able to bring down the Phoenix by committing his Battle Trance and hitting it really quickly after the Supernova. But sadly, Lina is still right here.
is
providing
under
more
attack.
than enough damage, now getting herself a triple kill. Oh my god, so big right now.
Dire's
She's
top
like
tower
massive,
has
dude.
fallen.
Now she's gonna have like be halfway towards Shadow Blade already, or 3/4 of the way really. In the same time, Stormer is still trying to just get BTs.
Radiant's
It's
bottom
3,500 gold behind the Lina. A pretty big deal that this is happening right now. She's just gonna try keep herself topped up.
Is under attack.
See what can happen also on the map. They're gonna take Roche right now. Maya's Moon does have Solar Crest, so they have lots of damage to take this. Doesn't look like this game is gonna take very long. On the side of Mega Lada, they wanna be like, guys, we're supposed to be in the finals this whole time. Akatusi just beat us because Crystallize is on the team.
To the Radiant.
It's like actually half of that Navi team. Like Crystallize, General.
Radiant's bottom
A lot of
tower
those
is under
dudes
attack.
are on the Akatsuki clan team. Since it seems Navi's a bust, lol.
Dire's
Tier 2
middle
tower now.
is
Gonna
under
get
attack.
sieged up in the mid lane. Aegis sitting comfortably on Lanaya. Obviously she doesn't want to die, so we're gonna play very carefully on this Lina. Not gonna make any unnecessary moves.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
Man,
structures
Lizard is struggling
are
right now. This
fortified.
is kind of why I don't really like seeing Enchantress in their pause 5 or pause 4. Really like seeing Core Enchantress. Does a lot more, I believe, for your team.
Radiant's bottom
And it provides you
tower
with
has
damage.
fallen.
I think this hero needs to be able to do stuff like farm a bit to be relevant. Tinker is just going to be cancelling out his TPs. Not trying to get himself caught out in a trap.
Wir coin.
Does Tinker have the BTs? Yeah, it does. Okay. So this hero is going to be bouncing around the map as much as possible. If he had Blink Dagger already, they might have tried to go for this kill onto Mudak. Instead, Eskil Saints is in the trees. He has Blink. Oh, there's going to be the Sprout. They spot him out, but unfortunately it does no damage. But Yule Scepter with LSA does do enough damage, and they're going to get this kill. It's going to be a beyond godlike streak right now. 11-0-2 on the Lina. Jeez.
Dire's bottom
Jeez,
tower
wow,
is
wow,
under
wow,
attack.
wow, wow. So big.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So now she's going to be attacking into the tier 2 tower. And she's going to take it down. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Top lane though. The Phoenix grip was committed onto Titty Boy and they have found the kill onto him. Now Stormer has been nightmared inside the Sprout. They have vision of him, but can they actually catch him? Unfortunately, it seems like the March of the Machines is doing way too much damage, so they have to give it up.
Dire's bottom tower is under
We
attack.
get out of here. First of all, Aegis gets popped, bottom side of the map. We're gonna look for the follow-up kill onto the Lina. She does not have BKB, so it's gonna be kind of hard for her to escape this. She's gonna try Yules through this. Nope, she's been hexed up by the Lion,
Dire's middle tower is under
and
attack.
that will result in a kill onto her. Oh, and best of all possible worlds, it's the Tinker that gets it. That will secure his Blink Dagger. Moreover, he ends a major spree, gets a bunch of experience out of that. So the thing is looking good, actually. That's like an ideal situation if I'm playing the Tinker there. Mid lane though, I might see Muriel gonna get attacked. Fissure blinked forward by the Earthshaker. They find him, he's dead. Alright, you really can't be in that position. Let me see, did he get any fresh wards out here? Not really.
Radiant's middle tower
So he just
is
basically
under
just
attack.
got caught straight out of position. Which feels pretty bad. So the next thing that I really want to see in this game though, after PL, who's actually going for this Hood of Defiance. Is this even a game? I think PL should just buy hearts instead of Hood of Defiance. Like this what? It's a 2.2k gold item. You just add 1,000 gold. Get yourself a Reaver. Soon after that you have the full heart. You can have that at like 24 minutes, even sooner. I don't know, kind of odd for me to be going for the Hood of Defiance, but I guess there's a lot of magical damage as well. Like there's Tinker, there's Lion, there's Earthshaker. Why put yourself in a position where you don't have to be? Besides, you can just still build the Heart now anyway, although it probably has to build first the Yasha, so you can actually do something. You never really want to go like 2 regen items back to back when you're playing Agi core hero. They might spot out this troll. Titty boy, they got him. They see him. They see him. They see him. They see him. Where's the grip? There we go. Fiend's grip by Muriel. This should be an easy grab. And it's going to be Mudak with the Sunray.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Claiming his life, taking it away. Top lane. They might get a kill onto a skill. MYS Moon is shadow bladed up. Now here comes Mudak as well. Actually, they could try and perhaps cancel out this TP away. The Solar Crest being committed now as well. With the Sunray as well as the Supernova, the damage is going to be more than enough. They bring down Tinker. It costs the life of the Nature's Prophet to make that happen. But you trade your life away any day of the week to kill Tinker. I mean, sure, you're not farming as much, but you're preventing Tinker from farming. Giving more space towards your Lanaya Lina to get their Skrilla. So I am 100% okay with that move if I'm Nature's Prophet there in that situation. Muriel now is going to have level 10 fight soon, which with this 100 cost range talent is really bad news for Tinker. And for Troll really. All of these heroes that like to weave in and out of the fight. Right now, with this game, still a bit slow because we still want to see Aether Lenses and Dagons emerge from our Tinker. Still farming the Aether Lens. Hasn't had it yet. MYS Moon. Just going to wait around for the Spawning Rune. They're going to take this fight actually. Storm's dead. He's going to get sprouted out right now. And you've got Solar Crested. There's the Sunray with the Nature's Prophet tree and surrounding him. LSA now landing directly onto a skill. A skill is going to lose his life as well. This Lina getting involved in enabling a double kill to happen for the Nature's Prophet. And now they're not done just yet. They just found Lizard. Muriel's going to get in on this action now. Oh man. This Shadow Blade is pouring in so much work from MYS Moon. And this early Solar Crest as well. Absolutely dominating the Tinker. I mean, Tinker naturally has 7 armor. You get Solar Crested and then you're like, oh wait, suddenly you have less armor. Minus armor. You're just taking bonus damage.
Dire's bottom tower is falling.
Not to mention that Sunray, yeah.
Dire's middle tower has
Let's not
fallen.
talk about that spell. That spell is really ridiculous.
Tower is under attack.
I wonder what he wants next though, MIS Moon. He might want Jules or a Sheepstick himself. Oh, he's gonna find the Lion. Lion does have a Sentry to drop if need be. And Stormstormer knows that Nature's Prophet is nearby. He knows what's happened the last couple of times he's encountered this Prophet. So he's gonna try to get his blink on as soon as possible. Blink, go home. Don't even waste time, bro. Now they're being pushed in effectively in all 3 lanes, except top is by the tier 1 tower, but I can't imagine it's gonna remain this way for too much longer. Barabed now is gonna go back. He actually is gonna go straight in for the heart. Okay, since they haven't fought really at all in a big 5-man engagement, and he hasn't taken any spell damage, I'm pretty sure he's gonna... Okay, cool, never mind. I was gonna say he's gonna regret going for the heart directly if he doesn't stop over for a damage item. He's gonna regret having gone for the Hood of Defiance at all. But at the very least, he was smart enough to change tags and go for a fighting item first. Looks like he's gonna finish off this Manta style. Then he'll think about this Heart of Terrask later down the line. I do feel he could have actually just rushed it. But whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. What does matter is that we have Battle Fury. Battle Fury. Battle Fury. BF is super important in this game. Matters a lot that Troll is able to deal damage and farm, especially farm, because you're starting to fall really behind. Well, he is really behind. Let me not say starting to fall. He is really behind right now. So he's going to need a couple of solid minutes of just pure farming. His team needs to try and create space for him. MYS Moon is really still trying his best to just catch this Tinker off guard. Wherever he can find him, however unawares he is, MYS Moon wants to catch him up. That's a odd place to be marching from, bro. I mean, I guess there's a okay. Well, he probably just shift queued that, right? And he's like not even really paying attention to his map right now. Lanaya. With this observer ward out, there's a reason they call this the Tinker ward. Place this out when you're trying specifically to catch a Tinker out while he's split pushing the map. They have smoked here in middle though. 3 heroes, Baraban, Mudak, and Muriel. And they might try to take this fight. Hovite is positioned to pop the smoke. He succeeds in doing so. Mudak might want to go for the ultimate. There's a supernova. Lion's going to be the first casualty of this war. Lizard, is he going to die from the bird? No, he will not. Almost fell down on that enchantress. The Sunray going to try to chase him forward onto the high ground, but he's out of range and out of distance. Top lane, MYS Moon going to get dusted up, and they're going to find him. It was pretty far deep in, actually. Now, what are they going to leverage this into? I guess you just keep doing what you've been doing. You need to find an Aegis, I think, before they can really go uphill. And the Aegis is up in 10 seconds. Lina, after getting this BKB, is just going to build Aeon Disc. Making herself impossible for anyone on the enemy team to want to target her ever. Oh no, she's got a DD. They don't have a ward around here. She can maybe turn around.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But they're playing very scared on the side of left one. I mean, I don't blame them, right? I'd also be fucking terrified. 26 to 8, 14k gold lead. A level 19 Lina. Our highest hero is 15 or 16 in fact on the Tinker. But still though, here we go. Look how much damage Lina just did there. She just straight up right clicked the Lion to death, and she does the same to the Patrol Warlord as well. And they've also found out where Eskil Sant is. Fissure is gonna try to protect him, but sadly the spirits burn him down regardless.
Money to burn.
Oh my goodness. Lina. 13, 1 and 5, guys. And they've just picked up 3 bounty runes through large measure of her efforts. And while that's happening, Baraban's like, wait, hold up. I have Manta now. I'm here with my team. Why don't we just try push the high ground? And then Lina says, sweet, I'll do the same thing top with the Nature's Prophet. So they're pushing 2 lanes. They've almost got the top tier 3 tower dead on arrival right now. Supernova will be committed by the Phoenix just to create space. And this tier 3 tower is down to 60 HP. And oh, they found Lina actually. She got chain hexed and disabled. And here comes Stormstormer. They really want the kill onto Mobak. So they got 1,000 gold from that, but let's see what else they can turn this into. MYS Moon coming in, Echo Slam directly onto him, so the Nature's Prophet won't get caught out and burst it down. They do lose the Enchantress on the other side of the map, but that's about it that they get from that. Gave up 2 massive kills. Lion gets 1,000 gold. That actually finishes his Blink Dagger right off of that.
Dire's bottom tower.
Alright, now Lina really... Oh, she's changed tax from that Aeon Disc. Gonna go instead for the offensive Hex rather than the defensive Aeon Disc. Perhaps reasoning to herself that, well, I've already got this BKB. If this BKB is not protecting me, well, then that's just is what it is. But I don't want to squander a lead by building purely defensively. When you're ahead of the enemy team, you also want to kind of build aggressively as well. Especially when the lead is this massive. About 16,000 experience, 14,000 gold. Eskil Sant almost has the heal scepter.
Under attack.
Oh, they actually found Nature's Prophet. He was in a very compromising position. I don't know what he was doing up here. I mean, I guess it's great that he has the Orchid now as well. So he can sort of be, or is trying to be rather, that global presence that can take fights anywhere. But I don't know about that one. So now Stormstormer is behind his boys who are smoked up as a 3-man squad. They will not catch anyone yet. Perhaps Muriel It's gonna be the sacrificial lamb here. Doesn't seem like we're gonna try to find anybody. They could potentially take an Aegis with Enchantress having a Blightstone to do a little bit of negative armor. Usually it would be mass and like you know that we would have Untouchable and that's what's gonna allow us to take Roche. This game not necessarily the case. And now with that illusion going up the high ground, they force Lion to commit the Hex. As a result, they know something is awry and not to take this fight. Just get the hell out and dodge. Will they recognize that Roche is up? Yep, they do. Yep, they do.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're gonna go in for the bad boy now. The question is, will they have any kind of appetite to defend this? They're taking the tier 2 tower at bottom. I assume now they know that something must be up. They go, pop the scan right over the Roshan pit. Know that this is happening. They also have an observer ward up here that sees that this is going on. Looks like Mega Lada might be losing their nerve. Okay, now they're gonna finish this. They just have the Lina inside the Roshan pit. She is by far the most important hero, and she's the one that's building the follow-up sheepstick, which is crucial for helping to deal with Tinker. She was a few units off. Almost caught the LSA onto the Tinker. Would have guaranteed kill him. She's playing so aggressively on this Lina. Doesn't seem like LOTV though. Left one are just avoiding any and all possibility of fights. Well, they're gonna find one now. Muriel's here underneath the Glimmer Cape. Is he gonna get the grip out onto Lizard? Yes, he will. And she's dead. And now also Eskil Sant has revealed that he's in the trees. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna transpire or result in any kill. Sheepstick now available. Oh my, 2 sheepsticks are gonna be up quite soon. We have one on Mudak already. And Lanaya gonna have one for herself on this Lina. Okay, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. Going hunting now. Be very, very quiet. Oh man, look at Titty Boy though. Titty Boy knows what's up. He's not walking close to the high ground, staying around his sentry ward here. Knows that if Lina's off the map, nope, it's dangerous to move around, guys. Sorry, there's a thing or two I have to send. There we go. I'm done now. MYS Moon hasn't really been able to accelerate that much further. It's been great. Like, it could be further ahead, but his main priority is, you know, get gold from kills. They've been succeeding at doing that. He's indeed been involved in 25 of them for his team. Oh, Muriel looking for Lizard. And are they gonna find anybody? We do have a Hex as well as a Nightmare going out onto the Lion. Lion's just gonna get, yeah, eviscerated. I mean, there was a Lion there once, but now there really isn't. Or actually, the speed at which the Lion died in that situation would make many question if there ever was such a thing as a Lion anywhere nearby.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Phoenix. Oh, Lina gonna get caught now. Isolated with the fissure, forced off into a negative place in the base. Still has the Aegis. Turn around now. Laguna Blade directly onto Earthshaker. Earthshaker does go down. Eskil Sant. Does he have buyback? Yes, he does. But they took the Aegis. This is 100% worth it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
So now this tier 2 tower in the mid lane. Very low on health, tier 3. 372 HP. Not dead just yet though.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Not dead just yet. Oh man, playing against Tinker is so annoying. Because look where he is right now. Like they're so far ahead right now. But each time you try to do something, you know that this is going to be happening either in the split lane or in the lane that you're actually trying to push down. It's so obnoxious. And now, oh, dive in. They get the Hex out from the Phoenix. Phoenix now looking towards this troll. Well, I guess if you're going to be playing a long game, at least make the game hard, right? So give them the gem. Give them some money. Who got the money? Lion. And you got the experience. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's cool. I have no idea what just happened there, guys. Muriel. Oh, will be able to walk past an invis rune, but unfortunately, they've got some dust. Now, Stormer gets another kill. Has Ags now as well, so the bouncing lasers. In the midst of the team fight, this is also going to be really problematic for if, let's say, Lina and perhaps PL somehow get caught out both at the same time by a laser. Such an issue. Someone may need to buy a nullifier above and beyond these sheep sticks that they have. Someone definitely needs to buy a halberd for the troll though. But who could it be? Maybe it could be Phoenix, but Phoenix looks like she's gonna buy the BKB for the team. It's kind of interesting how close in form. Oh, there we go. Oh, Lina's just gonna cancel out. She knows, Lina, that like once Tinker gets into the fray, the bounce around potential is too damn high. So just kill the creep wave. Oh, and hey, look, someone did get a nullifier. It's gonna be Stormer. MIS Moon, sorry, who gets the nullifier for his team. Absolutely agree with this item pickup. Desperately need this. And now Lizard might get brought down, but has level 2 in the untouchable. So not going to be that dangerous, just going to back away all the way home. Alright, MIS Moon, does he have the Shadow Blade? He is just going to look for the easy kill onto this Lion. Should be able to make it happen. The nullifier is there at the Sprout, Solar Crest. Yeah, he's dead, mate. Got nullified and silenced. So that's a pretty rough ass. Now, right now, we do see a smoke door going top to try and contest this, but the sheep now goes onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker still alive. Mudak looking for the perfect supernova, is able to get it out. They do commit the battle trance to help him kill it quickly, but the Fiend's grip is onto Titty Boy. So Titty Boy is actually going to die, and the supernova is going to go off. It's going to allow for the Lion to get a double kill, and the next one to fall is going to be Titty Boy himself. Lizard dies too on the far side of the fight. Tinker brought back in that engagement. Oh, man. The gem that they lost earlier has now been recouped, sitting on the floor right now. Havidi knows that it's ready for the taking. Baraban actually is going to buy MKB. This is so good versus the Troll Warlord. Because normally Troll deals with the PL by just pressing the W with the whirling axis and putting a massive amount of mischance. They've already taken this range Rex in the top lane. They might look towards grabbing the melee, and melee is down now. Too much damage coming in from both MIS Moon as well as Lanaya. And now, oh, Sheepstick, the Hex rather, coming in from Havidi. Range Axe has fallen. BKB used by Lanaya just to ensure that she can stick around further inside these March of the Machines to get the second lane of Rax. The damage is going out. Mudak went in with the Icarus dive, looking to maybe get off a Sheepstick target. Doesn't have the supernova for another 30 seconds. But they have now succeeded in taking the first lane of Rex.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
And now Stormer is pushing in the last lane where it might be valid to push. I think what's happened in this game though as well is that Nature's Prophet has done as much as he could to counter push the split push rat. And has largely succeeded in his objective. Now it looks like the game should be drawing to a close. Baraban with MKB Heart, Manta Diffusal. Lina with BKB, looking to finish off a Shiva's Guard now. Actually, not even Shiva's Guard, getting AC it seems. Yep, full AC coming in for Lina. So they are actually trying to end the game right now. The only thing they're really waiting for is MYS. MYS is gonna find Tinker solo inside the Sprout right now with the Orchid on top of him. This is a dieback on the Tinker. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. MYS Moon was gonna Sprout himself. Not even dead just yet. Still has a couple of seconds. Okay, trying to get out right now, but fortunately they do have a Yule Scepter. I don't think he cares all that much. Does have buyback, can immediately come back into this game right now. Titty Boy has been seen on the far side. They're gonna get hexed up right now by Mudak, and they're gonna chase him with the Sunray. He is dead. Mega creeps are online. Eskil, 5 seconds until he has Blink Dagger. Gonna try look for some Echo Slam combination, but it feels like it may be just too little, too late right now. And they're gonna keep the bashes going out onto Tilly Boy. There's gonna be the Echo Slam coming in from his skill slant. They're gonna at least bring down Lanaya. She does not have a BKB from this, but the Supernova does trigger from Mudak, who creates enough space to save the Lina. Lina is still alive right now. And now the right click damage goes out onto Tilly Boy. They've already brought him down. The next on the board is gonna be Lizard, Eskil, Harvey. Everybody's freaking dead. And that is gonna be the end of the game. A triple kill for the Phoenix. The lane of Rax taken. GG, well played. Mega Lada will lose some parts of the laning phase, but absolutely dumpster the game, and they take it right in front of the faces of Left on TV. Man, what a game from them. They showed absolutely no quarter. I actually want to see who dealt the most damage there. I want to see how much Tinker was trying to do, because Tinker Shame tried his best, guys. Shame. Tinker did everything he possibly could. Look at the disparity in damage between the Tinker and the rest of his team. Did almost as much damage as the rest of his team combined. That is kind of crazy. And even that, not nearly enough, because these Mega Lada boys seemed like they came to win. Came to play some Dota. And they succeeded. Look at their scores. 18, 2 and 7 on Lina. 2, 1 and 15. I mean, somewhat atypical, but that's a lot of assists. 11, 3, and 18 on the Phoenix. Everything just went swimmingly for them. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is game number 2, or game number 1 rather, between Mega Lada and Left 1 here in the lower bracket final of the Dota 2 Summer Cup. We will be back in just a moment for game number 2 in this tournament. So, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. If it's your first time around, you know, just subscribe, like the channel, follow it. If you're on YouTube, hit that little bell that allows you to know when there's going to be future casts happening. If you're on Twitch, just, you know, like, subscribe. Oh, what a champ. Thanks for the subscription, bro. Thanks for the subscription, you mad bro. You mad, bro? Thanks, fam. Mr. Salty. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be game number 1. Game number 2 will be coming in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Also follow me on Twitter. I forgot to mention that one. So, we'll be back just a moment. Game 2. Keep it locked. Keep it loaded. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some Dota 2 action. We have ourselves some Summer Cup European Dota Left One TV going up against Lada Esports in the loser bracket final for a chance to try and get yourself into the grand final, play up against Akatusi clan, and see if you can win in this Dota 2 Summer Cup in the European region. I'm Snare from South Africa. What's up, guys? If you haven't heard about me, you know, there's a nice little thing here. That's my Twitter handle. You should go follow that one. If you're watching on YouTube, there's this beautiful little button that says subscribe. You should click on that, and there's this gigantic bell next to it. You should click on those so you know when there's going to be future casts. If you're on Twitch right now, there's also a subscribe button, and even better, there's a buy bits and buy subscription button. So click those. You don't have to buy the last two, but you definitely have to click on the subscribe. So at least you know what's going on, have some notifications about what I'm casting. And also make me pop, because the more followers I have and the more of you guys getting behind this, the higher up on the Twitch hierarchy I go, and the more people get the hype. So please and thank you, help me out here. And now we're going to be getting ourselves into game number 2. Like I said, loser bracket final. You lose this, you're out. There's no more second chances. You need to try and get back to the top to take revenge up against the Akatusi clan. On the side of left one, they lost game number 1. Playing with a Tinker draft, which just didn't really get going fast enough. So we're going to see if they're going to change things up in game 2. They started off with a Crystal Maiden Tree and Protector opening 2 as a counter response to Dark Willow. Hey, Poltergeist. Thanks, fam. Thanks for the follow, bro. This is a response to the Dark Willow that we see coming out on the other side. As well as and then they follow up with a Jakiro to counter out the Crystal Maiden Tree and Protector. I really like Jakiro versus Tree, because if you find any hero, any tower that gets covered with the protection of the living armor, you just need to dual breath through it and or use liquid fire. Super easy to take down. Kind of like the matchup of Jakiro versus the Templar Assassin. Left one now, they ban Tiny, Lada, remove the Morana Bloodseeker in the second phase. I'm kind of glad they took out the Morana, actually. I think Morana would have worked really well with them.
10 seconds remaining. But
you can't take the risk of this hero being given away, because then Crystal Maiden with Morana is so oppressive. We've been seeing a lot of, in China and in SE, we've been seeing a lot of Necrofosters come out. So I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Left One TV went for that hero, especially given that they have Crystal Maiden as well as Tree and Protector. I think when you have these two heroes together, you want a hero like the Necro, like the Bristleback. Heroes that benefit a lot from being able to just spam out their spells and get into really dangerous territory in front of the enemy team's face. Hell, I could even see them going like PA here. Just constant dagger spam forever and ever and ever and ever. Left one now, looking to ban out their last hero. Unlikely that Dark Willow or Jakiro, actually unlikely any of these are not supports. Very, like 2% probability that that's the case. So what would I like to see from Lada? I really like Centaur with Willow, because the Stampede enables you to get really up close and personal with the Bedlam. Do a ton of damage in that respect.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, they banned the Necrofrost themselves, so they're gonna go for the Bristleback.
Team pick.
Oh, they get Axe. I like Axe. I was sort of thinking about Axe for maybe Lada, but it works as well for left one. This is also a hero that benefits a lot from the living armor, and you can have a lot of upkeep with spamming out Battle Hunger now in the laning phase.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh wait, snap! I should let people know that that this is happening. Hold up. There we go. What a champ Salty is. Richard, what a guy. So, what is going to be the response here? Abaddon. Abaddon. Alright, so this is a hero can help you. I don't think you can escape the Axe Berserker's Call, can you? Is that dispellable in any way? I'm pretty sure it isn't, but I could be wrong about that. Let's see.
10 seconds remaining.
It's also when you're playing with the against the axe, you can actually die to the cutting blade. If you fall low enough, it can go and just kill you immediately. Berserker's Call is undispellable. Yeah, you can't be dispelled from that. But the dispel will at least get rid of the frostbite from the Crystal Maiden. There's Nova Slow, as well as anything that Tree chooses to do to you. This lineup is kind of beefy right now from the side of Mega Lada. And even with the Dank Willow, not very easy to kill that hero at all.
Dire team pick.
Jug. So really old school combination here. Frostbite. So this might be one of those few games. No, never mind. I was gonna say might be one of those few games where we don't see Crystal Maiden leveling up the Crystal Nova at level 1. But absolutely you still get Nova level 1. You can get Frostbite level 2. But the kill combo is really there. Freeze into spin. Very difficult to resist. They pick up Ursa now from the side of Megalada. So they can take Roche. This is also a hero with Ursa. Axe doesn't really want to call you. And it's one of the few heroes in the game where you can do more damage to Axe when you get called, even if he has Blade Mail, than the opposite because of Fury Swipes.
5 seconds remaining.
It's also decent against Jug. You can actually kill Jug while he's spinning. Obviously destroys Crystal Maiden. Can get yourself out of either the roots from Tree or the Crystal Maiden freeze by just using your Enrage. Also Enrage will basically always keep you alive if you get Omni Slashed. So if you're playing well enough as Ursa, this is actually one of the better games for that kind of situation. And you have a pattern as backup to enable you to get deeper into the fight without having to fear for your life. This is interesting, this Ursa pick. Allah, Lina band. Lina. Lina. Okay. So here's the thing about Lina being taken out of the pool right now. Left one. Sure, they... Oh wait, probably they sure they're banning this hero sort of respectfully away from Megalada. But they could also be setting up to try and get some hero that's normally hard countered by the Lina in the mid lane. We could actually see a TA game. I mean, sure it's Jakiro, so TA is not amazing. But if you buy BKB, it's not so bad at all. Mega Lada. We're going to see what this last pick is going to be from them. This last ban at the very least, and the last pick. Still need a mid hero for both teams. Mega, what could they go for? I wouldn't even mind if they actually went for something weird like Wind Ranger mid. But then there's Axe in the game, you just get bodied by that. Perhaps Death Prophet, so they can push down towers as well more effectively. DK, that's the hero. Yep, you pick DK here. Good against Jug because you have a ton of armor. So Juggernaut has a difficult time actually killing you. Axe, you'll never die to Axe during the duration of a single call. Even if you have Axe has Blade Mail. Because you just don't hit hard enough to kill yourself in that respect. You don't not at all worried about Crystal Maiden or Tree. Hell, against Crystal Maiden, if she triggers off the freezing field and you still have ultimate, you can go into dragon form and then use the ranged Dragon Tail stun to interrupt her actually killing you. So what's it gonna be? OD gonna be the final ban from Megalada. What's the Storm maybe? DP. Alright, it is DP. Hey, sweet. It is DP. Awesome. So Death Prophet as the final grab. We need to see what Left On is gonna do about this. Because now they're dealing with the silence, exorcism to push down towers. Very difficult lane for whoever they put mid. Oh, Jug mid, Weaver for the safe lane. Okay. Megalada doesn't have any real lockdown. They have Curse Crown, Ice Path, as well as... Well, that's it actually in terms of stuns. And they have a silence from the Death Prophet. But that's literally all the lockdown that they have available in this game. Erstwhile on the side of left one, they have CM, they have Axe. Their 1-2 position don't really do any lockdown, but are very mobile in these fights. I'm interested to see how this Weaver fares. I've been seeing Weavers lose a lot of games, but most of the games that Weaver loses, there's like a hard disable in that game. This time around, it's only Death Prophet with silence.
10 seconds remaining.
So unless he plays really badly, Weaver should have as close to a free game as possible. Also in this game, if he ends up buying the Lincoln Sphere, there's basically no way for Mega Lada to pop it. Beyond Curse Crown, they'll have Spirit Siphon as well as Mist Coil. That's literally it. All of which he actually wants to block, well except Mist Coil. But he definitely wants to block Spirit Siphon or Curse Crown. But TD Boy might even opt to jump those entirely and just buy BKB for himself. Because it's not an instant stun on the Dark Willow. Definitely Mist Coil you don't really care about. You don't want Lincolns to trigger over that. And if you have BKB, you can just get yourself out of the silence and the Spirit Siphon. So that might be the item that he goes for. This could actually work out. I'm not feeling too bad about this. I want to see what left one are going to do. Rough game one. Really rough game one. Let's see if they can bring it back in game number 2. Most of their roughness was at the hands of this man. GG, well played Lanaya, who absolutely dominated on the Lina. Death Prophet is a different beast entirely though. She's not the type of hero that can go off as hard as Lina can and just snowball through a game. So just by definition, Mega Lada going to be playing a different style of Dota. So it's going to be interesting to see what they bring to bear in that respect. Muriel on the Jakiro. Not playing Bane this time around. Mudak is going to be playing the Dark Willow instead of Phoenix. They've already got an Observer Ward down. And let's see. We do see the tree is going to spot out the Dank Willow. But I doubt they'll be able to get a kill off of this unless Lizard wants to go for the level 1 Frostbite. Went for the Nova. Yeah, they don't have enough damage. This kill is not going to happen. Mid, Baraban is playing this Ursa right here. And that leaves not but not least MYS Moon playing on this Abaddon towards the top side of the map. And on the other side, left on TV, on the verge of being knocked out entirely. And watching with tears in their eyes as Mega Lada go to take out their revenge against the Akatsuki clan. It was actually left one who initially lost to Akatsuki clan. So we'll see what they're able to bring to bear here. Titty Boy is playing on the Weaver. In the mid lane we have Stormstormer on the Juggernaut. Trio Protector going to be run up by Hovity. Down towards bottom we do have Eskil Sant playing on the Axe. And last but not least, Lizard on the Crystal Maiden. Lizard, is it going to be first blood? Okay, juked and jived through the Bramble Maze. Fell very low though. Gonna have to commit a lot of regen. And they're doing a lot of swapping right now. Titty Boy, I think this Observer Ward at top. They see Abaddon. So Titty Boy is gonna go back top. What is happening here? They're really deciding how they're gonna go about handling this lane. I really do like Access TPing. Oh, Storm's going bottom. And then Weaver's gonna be at mid. Okay. Okay, this can still work actually. But immediately they swap it up. They're like, nope. Nope, 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 nope. We are laning Ursa versus Jug, yo. Whether you like it or not. And Stormstormer was running forward like he might potentially go for a kill. Right now just leading some creeps on a merry little chase. So he can get some farm. Have the creep wave push into his side of the map. Make it a little bit easier to run away if something goes awry. Mudak does still have the sentry ward. Hasn't dropped it as of yet. And we're going to see if he's going to come out to get that hit off. Now they're going to go onto Baraban. Baraban's going to be in trouble. There's a spin from Stormstormer. The first blood's going to go the way of left one TV. Honestly, that's when you also all chat the question mark. Because you're like, Ursa? You just all chat Ursa. You're like, what is happening? Why did Ursa come bottom if you knew you were going to die there? It feels bad, man. Mudak is soon going to have to commit the sentry ward though. Just to make sure that these shenanigans do not continue for the immediate future. Mid lane, Titty Boy versus Lanaya. This isn't a lane that you ever really get to see. But it should definitely be Death Prophet favored. Oops. Pause. Pause, pause, pause. Pause. So now we do have ourselves back into the game. Pause has ended. So we're going to turn this into a full aggressive tri-lane from the side of Mega Lada. They want Ursa to get something out of this matchup. Don't just cede all the ground towards the Juggernaut. And with Muriel being here as well with Liquid Fire, man, I love this set so much. Makes life super difficult for Stormstormer because it's going to continually get peppered by the Liquid Fire from afar. Skill Sant at top. This lane as well, not really much happens here. Hey, Pigoy. Thanks, son. Thanks for the follow, bro. Not really much is going to happen in this lane. Just going to be both of them sort of farming it up. Gets a bit easier for Skill Sant as he gets levels, but also easier for my MYS Moon as he gets levels too. So really nothing happening here. Oh, nicely done. Mudak uses the Shadow Realm to hit the regen ward. So healing ward taken away by Storm from Stormstormer. Can't use that to assert dominance in this lane anymore, which is giving over a lot of time towards Baraban to farm. He's 8-5 from when he was 2-0 before help arrived in this lane. So things definitely already going a lot better. Weaver's actually doing a lot better than I thought he would here in this mid lane. He might try for this kill. So it's only one. If he had level 2 Swarm there, maybe. But 1 point Swarm, I don't think you try to go for that kill. They might try to go for something here bottom though. Here we go. Frostbite is at the ready. If they need to, Stormstormer is just going to spin directly onto Baraban. Baraban might be in some level of trouble here. They haven't used the Frostbite. Just waiting for this Crystal Nova to come back online. It's going to get used right now. They will be able to bring down the Ursa. The Healing Ward will keep Juggernaut alive. Stormstormer staying in good spirits right now. Havidi can't go invis really. Stormstormer is going to come back now with some hits after the Crystal Nova. And they should be able to get the kill onto the Jakiro. Baraban used the Overpower, but will not be able to close the gap. Oh, finds the Crystal Maiden, allowing Mudak to get the double kill. Small mistake from CM. Had she frozen the Ursa, she would have lived there. Wouldn't even have died. Would have been fine. But still, nevertheless, the fact that they're able to get that kill, and they force Ursa to go back base once again. Sure, the CS might be similar between the two heroes, the Juggernaut and the Ursa. But difference being, Ursa's been involved, has died twice this game, been involved in 2 kills. Juggernaut's died 0 times and has been involved in 3. That can really make a difference sometimes. Where's Muriel at? Oh, Muriel's here. They've got a couple minutes. The Shrine or the Bounty Runes will be back online. The Shrine will be available too. Lizard's gonna die. One more hit from the Shadow Realm. Oh, nice one on the high ground. But they will be able to see the ground of the Bounty Runes. Skill Sant will at least get the top 2 though. So it's not an entire travesty. Baraban frostbites it up with the spin as well. They should be able to find this Ursa kill, and they do. Lizard doesn't even need to use the Crystal Nova. Didn't have the mana for it anyway. So that's Ursa's 3rd death. Definitely not something you want to see happen. Especially not with their lineup, because their lineup kind of requires that they actually snowball these lanes. Especially given the fact that they have very difficult time taking fights. Oh, Berserker's Call top. Oh, the spins. Is it going to kill my MYS Moon? One more spin might have actually brought him down there. In the meantime, Muriel dies at bottom. Presumably got comboed. Crystal Nova into the Leech Seed. And they bring down the Jakiro. So LOTV left one. Off to a magnificent start now. Lizard, they're going to maybe try find MYS Moon. And they're chasing him down right now. The ultimate is available. Oh. Well, it's available now, but nicely done by MYS Moon. Puts the Aphotic Shield on himself, forces it to pop. And now he's going to force the ultimate out. And Stormstormer is still level 4 because unfortunately they haven't been able to get much experience for the 3 heroes down here at bottom. So MYS Moon coming in at a time when he can actually dominate this lane with an excessive advantage in overall experience. So the pause came in from the Weaver. This is such an even matchup between him and the Death Prophet, really. Even their net worth is effectively the same. This is actually kind of surprising. I didn't think it would go this way. I thought that DP would be able to win out this laning phase. But I suppose not being able to actually lock down Titty Boy. You can just sit on the far side, farm with Geminate attack, makes it a lot easier for him. Erstwhile, MYS Mon. Oh, Moon. Whilst he was out here. Oh wait, leech seed onto him. Is he gonna die? Aphotic Shield doesn't have mana. He's actually gonna lose his life. Poverty will get a ton of experience from that. Now it's crack level 3 or level 4. Top lane, Eskil Sant will combo up with Lizard, and they also get the kill onto Baraban. So man, these lanes really shaping up quite well for the side of Left 1 TV. Decent ever plays lol, bro. Top Muriel is dead. Eskil Sant is gonna battle hunger him. They're gonna Nova through the trees. They're scared of a TP though, which Abaddon will provide right now. And just gonna pull into this wave a bit. Eskil Sant is gonna do the most to try and secure the majority of this farm. The core will be there right now. Abaddon, this is actually dangerous territory. He's gonna get frozen up right now with the frostbite. Ice Path now will cancel out the TP away from Eskil Sant, and now the Aphotic Shield bursting down does enough damage to actually get the kill onto the axe. So MYS Moon playing quite well here in the top lane. Facilitates a kill onto an axe that's having an unreasonably good time. So this is presumably going to be a Juggernaut game where he builds Battle Fury, right? Or is he going to go SNY? He could just go like Yasha into Maelstrom or something. I'm not sure he should actually go all in for the Battle Fury, even though I do think the Battle Fury is a useful item. The Curse Crown is going to land right now onto Havadi. Stormstormer is right there. And with the Phase Booters running forward, could almost get the kill onto Mudak. Icepath now drops down to just try and stop Juggernaut in his tracks. The duration of the spin is just a little bit too long, and he will end up surviving. They've got 3 heroes down here bottom again. And they will at least send back Dark Willow. She should go stack. Yep. There we go. That's what's up. Somebody will come farm this later. But I definitely don't think that, yeah, Juggernaut should build that Battle Fury. I think this is a kind of fighting game where you want to be involved as much as possible. Titty Boy is building the Maelstrom thus far on the Weaver. But this has become much more standard than it used to be. Well, just Maelstrom as an item is just so good. Very standard right now. Oh, Omni Slash committed onto Muriel. He just ran up raw and hit him with it. Will he be able to get a kill off of this? Yes, he will. Poverty gonna get Curse Crowned. But there's no way Mudak can actually get a kill off of this. You need to be careful, mate. Bramble Maze you may have, but Immortality you do not. Even if Lanaya is here to help, you know, soak up some of that damage at the front lines. They're gonna kill her actually. She's gonna get frostbitten, and oh, they don't have enough mana for a spin. If spin was available from Stormstormer, that would have been a definite kill. Ice Path will drop down. Oh, here comes the Weaver though from the mid lane, has rotated, already found a kill onto Titty Boy. He's not done just yet. Wants to look towards Mudak. Mudak gonna get Geminate attacked. Ooh, nice Shadow Realm usage there. We'll keep her alive for the time being. And hashtag not worth from the Death Prophet. Came to try and contest the bounty rune. Ends up having her own life contested. Spoiler alert, she lost the contest. Feel bad. Snowstormer almost has the Sasha. This game is getting seemingly out of hand at the moment in favor of Left 1 TV. They're gonna try for Eskil Asante at top. They've got the Spirit Siphon as well as the Silence. It's gonna TP out. Whoa. Lol. That was such a quick finger TP. They now absolutely have to get either a brunt of damage or like a ton of damage out onto this tier 1 tower, or they need to get the tower in its entirety. Really would suck for them to end up losing out on getting a kill on Axe and not even getting the tier 1 out of it. They do lose Crystal Maiden at bottom, but this is going to enable them to get the tier 1. And Axe has come back to the top lane, so they might not even give up this tower. Erstwhile Juggernaut is going to make sure that his team gets one at bottom.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Stormer now gonna take this bad boy down. Here we go. Tier 1 tower has fallen. TD boy almost has the Maelstrom. Opted to skip boots in its entirety, which is really acceptable for Weaver. On Weaver, honestly, boots are overrated. Like, really overrated. And here it comes. Maelstrom en route. So much additional damage on a hero like Weaver with that Geminate attack proccing the lightning as well. So crazy. Top lane. Skill gets the call out onto Axe. Being slowed down by Muriel. Also has enough mana for an ice part, so there's not going to be any escape presumably. But the roots coming in from Hovedy, creating enough space for Eskil, who's already used as one, so not really afraid of the Hadouken either. Also here comes Big Bad Weaver. Big Bad Beaver wants to be involved, but it's not going to happen. Lanaya was able to actually snake in and sneak behind the front lines. Heading towards middle. 15 seconds until we have Exorcism back online. We might see being committed at that point. But as it stands, 4k gold behind. It seems like there's a slow slide into their loss on the side of Mega Lada. Erstwhile, left on TV, don't seem to have such issues with complacency. Top though, this ward game, whoever's been putting these wards out for the side of Mega Lada is pretty much a god. And now we might see our Abaddon get killed. The Ice Path does come out, Mudak with the Curse Crown, as well as the Bedlam flying out. This Axe is gonna be dead man for sure. Living armor can only save you so long, my friend. I don't even have living armor. Okay. Well, Berserker's Core or additional armor can only save you so long.
That's nice.
Stormer is also gonna buy this Maelstrom. Hey, it is gonna be
Radiant's
the Yasha Maelstrom.
under attack.
City boys here top. They know that MIS Moon doesn't actually have his ultimate anymore, so he can actually just straight up kill this Abaddon. The chase is gonna keep going forward. Oh, Mudak, nice terrorize coming in from the Dark Willow. Man, this hero all day today has just been putting in so much work. Need to see more of her. And then that means that this tier 2, tier 1 tower top is suddenly on the table.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And it will be taken as such. There's no way that Megalada try to defend this. Or let me rephrase. There's no way they try to defend this and also win the fight. They're gonna just go for Exorcism at middle. Get that tower off the way while opening up some space for Baraban to close into both Blink Dagger as well as a lifesteal item. He's got the one. Almost has both, in fact. Wait, what? Did Jug get a denial for that? What a player. What a player. They get that deny, now they're gonna try and get their own tier 1 in the mid lane. Big plays coming out from the Jug there. If he succeeds in pulling this off. We do see Mubak. He's gonna come across several heroes who are running straight towards him. And he might get called now. Eskil Sant catches him with the blink. Got him. And that means they've got the tier 1 tower as well, which means that they have Maelstrom and Juggernaut as well as this Yasha. Oh, we do see the roots coming in. The call from Axe directly onto Jakiro. Man, left on TV are just stomping right now. 16 minutes in, got a 5k gold lead. And DP, she's got Yosef for sure, but what more can you really do about this? And it's not like when he was playing the Lina in the previous game. No way that he's able to farm as fast as to keep pace with what some of these heroes are making happen. Spirit Siphon with the Yule Scepter directly out onto the Weaver and gets terrorized directly into the Bramble Maze. So they bring down the stinky bug.
Invisibility.
And they also find Harvey, who was walking Knight next to a Sentry Ward, but should be able to get to another. Muriel does have one final Sentry to place out, has already done so. And it will be the life as well of the Treant Protector. So a really strong 2-0 take. But this is after you've lost a tier 1 tower and you're being sieged around your own tier 2. And Storm was already bottom. Working on this tier 2 tower. It looks like you should actually be able to get it. Eskil Sands is the one that's going to be the backup here. If DP comes too close at all, she is going to get bursted in moments. You might be able to bait somebody to come out. They are taking Roche though. Mega Lada. And there we go. Call onto Axe. Onto the DP. They found her. Omni Slash as well. Should be a kill after the spin. And now tier 2 tower will go down just as the Roche gets taken away. So Roche in exchange for DP's life as well as a tier 2 tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Lol. I love what she's been doing right now, Mudak. The whole game on this Dark Willow. Making sure that to throw out the Shadow Realm hits onto Juggernaut's healing ward. Because I think it's like a guaranteed kill. And that ward does put in a lot of value for the Jug hero. Okay, so at the moment, one of the things that's kind of concerning me, if I'm looking at this Mega Lada draft, is they still have an overwhelming reliance on this exorcism to do a lot for them. Oh, Titty Boy just gonna glimpse time lapse back. Might try to turn the tide and fight directly into some of these heroes. Eskil Sant does not want any part of this, just gets himself away. Also, look how aggressively Titty Boy can play. He knows he can do this because let's say they blink on him, then what? Then he's Sakuchi's, then he's fine. And this guy is going to buy a Manta style just to be able to get himself out of the silence. Not even gonna bother with that BKB. Trying to be as much a right clicker as humanly possible. So that's 2 tier 1 towers that get denied. Mid lane is a kill onto Eskil Sant. Will there be more? Baraban. They're trying to collapse onto him. Drums now gets popped by the Crystal Maiden. Stormer looking to try to close the gap. And they found 1 kill. That's the Aegis off the table. And the next life might not have an easy time of this either. There's going to be the spin onto him after the Omni Slash, but the Enrage allows him to get back to the tier 2 tower for safety. Mudak fell quite low. Unfortunately for him, there was no secondary hit with the Geminate attack. Titty Boy will be forced to glimpse himself back. Now Yules into the air. It's going to be an Ice Path as well as the Yules and the Silence. Everything committed to bring down this Weaver. And he's dead. Freezing Field in the trees by Lizard. Just to open up some space. That is hella weird actually. The Freezing Field. And the Ice Path now catches him too. Oh my god. What just happened? What just happened? They just collapsed onto the side of left one and killed everyone. Not just the person on the left, son. And now with living armor putting in overtime to heal this tier 1 tower at bottom, looks like those overtime hours might be punched out. We have Exorcism online from Nanaya. Okay, here we go. Ice Spot. They have found the GM Protector running around with the Nature's guys. And they might be able to get this grab. He does have ultimate though. Turns around, like we do see that the Jakiro has already gone down. Lanaya has a swarm on herself. The Bramble Maze. Titty Boy doesn't actually connect onto any of those on the way out thanks to a terrorize. And here comes Storm is gonna spin directly onto Mudak. Mudak has already lost his life. Lanaya in trouble as well. There's gonna be a jump in forward from Baraban. Wants to bring down Stormer. They do kill a skill. But not sure if they get much more out of this one. Stormer will get himself out of trouble with the Shadow Blade. And 2 for 1. That's all they get really.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So one of the things that I'm concerned about on the side of LOTV though, on the left one, their item builds are remarkably similar on Jug and Weaver, which isn't that big of a problem really, but I think they need a Desolator on somebody. Weaver's probably better positioned to buy it, but is already committed to going for this Yasha, because right now they don't really take Roche without Juggernaut being the one to just beat it down with raw right clicks given how fast he attacks. I mean, they do have the swarm though on the Weaver, so that helps. The spin directly onto the Dank Willow. Terrorize jumps forward. Now Baraban wants to get the stun out onto Stormer. Does succeed in doing so thanks to the Basher. But here we're gonna go. Lanaya wants to get the double spirit siphon off. Has succeeded in doing the silence onto Axe. Axe can do nothing. The dual breath will not connect onto this hero. The core will be there, but it's not going to be enough to save his life because Baraban able to get enough, close the gap and swipe him down with the claws. Okay. 2k gold lead now. Might just seemingly get smaller and smaller and smaller. We see the Ursa getting the plus 16 Agi talent. I'm kind of surprised no one on the side of left one has queued a halberd. Top lane, Baraban almost try to find a hit onto Titty Boy. I think he knows that if he's able to start him on first hit, then he can probably kill him in the duration of the rest. Still out here. He's still trying to bring down this tail tower at bottom. This tree is being such a nuisance. And here we go. They're going to go try and get in on top of his life. There's going to be a huge core coming in from his skill. They've already brought down the Death Prophet. Muriel going to be in trouble. The Omni Stash will be able to bring down the Jakiro as well. The Bedlam flying out onto his skill, but not enough in the tank to actually bring down the Axe. And here comes Stormer to make sure that there isn't enough in the tank. And the jump forward from Baraban with the blink and the Earthshock. They do at least find one kill, but now they know that there's no ultimate available for the Abaddon. Abaddon going to go down. Self-denies himself with a miscoil. Well done, but Baraban might not be so lucky. When rage onto him, there's gonna be a root though, preventing him from moving around, and now he's gonna get stunned up after the Nature's guys as well. Stormer's gonna claim another kill by bringing down Baraban. 6-1 and 8. It's a team wipe here in the bottom side of the map. That huge call by his skill, catching 3 heroes, the Jakiro, the Death Prophet, as well as the Abaddon. 2 of them melt immediately. Abaddon dies not too long afterwards. Excellent fight taken by the side of left one. What a call from the Axe.
A golden thread.
We have the Meteor Hammer completed by the tree. Great item on this hero, because you ult and then you Meteor Hammer after your ult. It's very fair guys. Here's the Manta style after this Yasha for the Juggernaut. Next thing is going to be going into a Mjolnir. Wholeheartedly agree with this kind of build. Just playing super aggressively. And he's going to get spotted out by these Observer ones on the high ground, so won't be able to find any solo pickoffs around the shrine area. At the same time, they're also smoked on the other side. Left one TV. Trying to catch some prey somewhere. Skill Sant has Blink Dagger. They see MYS Moon. Or they saw him slightly. They see him now. And sadly there's no axe to cancel that TP. But the axe call does catch on to Mudak. So Mudak has gone down into the grave. Sadly immediately afterwards a tree and protector will fall. The frostbite will be there. Now here's the freezing field from Lizard. Lizard is doing so much work with this. Sure, he's gonna end up losing his life, but traded it all for the Death Prophet. And now Baraban is trying to fight against the rest of the team, but the call from Axe will prevent him from doing anything more than that. He dies in his attempt. And next to die after him will be a lane of Rax here in the top side of the map. Baraban could blink in, but to what end, I ask? And now they're going to be able to claim a lane of Rax. There might not be enough time to claim another. But at 27 minutes in, when you're playing up against a team and they're the ones that have Death Prophet, Jakiro, hell, to a lesser extent Ursa, because he's supposed to win you fights so you can take towers. If you get the high ground first, you are very happy with that situation. So now Roche is also back online. So if they meander past the big boy, they can be like, oh, by the way, you're a thing. Here we go. Roshan being taken down right now. I imagine they're gonna give the Aegis towards Stormstormer and then Teddy Boy will take the cheese. Yep. Exactly how it shakes out. Now mid. Oh no, the smoke is gonna get popped. Do they have a blink dagger on Skill? Skill Santa's to cool down. The call does not connect onto anybody. The Terrorize will beat onto 2. You're gonna get spun up right now. And the ultimate though, the roots from Hovedy ensuring that they get 2 kills at the very least. Both supports have been removed from the field. MYS Moon gonna be the next one to fall. The frostbite onto him. They just destroy him. And now tier 2 tower at mid. This is gonna be megas. They're gonna take this tier 2 mid. Then they're going to take this high ground at mid. And there's no glyph. So then they're just going to run bottom and take a full megas. There's still 30 seconds with no Jakiro, no Abaddon. 15 without a Danquillo, but it makes a difference. Yeah, this is megas.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
So it seems like game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely going to be going the way of left one. Oh, they jump in. Barabas, they want the kill onto the tree, but unfortunately the core will prevent him from actually being able to get the finish off. They do eventually bring him down, but now Lanaya unable to really fight up against Stormstormer still strong right now with the Omni Slash being able to bring down 2 heroes. Both cores are going down, and now we do see TD Boy running on the backside of the fight, looking for Mudak. Mudak is going to die as well. Muriel being called out after the battle hunger. Should be an easy chop, easy grab. MYS Moon came back into the fray. But to what avail? It does not matter. Game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, Left One TV even out the game score 1-1 between these two lineups. So Megalada feeling super fresh after that opening victory. Probably not feeling that way right now. Probably right now they're like, oh yeah, by the way, Dota is a competitive game. This kind of sucks. So ladies and gentlemen, Left One TV take the victory. They force a 3rd game. So this is not going to be a 2-0 sweep for anybody. You got to earn your spot in the grand finals. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be seeing very soon who ends up in that position. So in the meantime, we're just going to be hanging out, chilled. It's going to be like 3 minutes away before the next game starts. 3 to 5 minutes. So don't go anywhere in the meantime. If you're watching on Twitch and you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and also like the channel itself and buy some bits, buy a subscription to support the dream. It'll be pretty great. And if you're on YouTube, you haven't already, click the subscribe button, click on that big bell notification icon, and obviously follow me on Twitter at _snare_ as you see at the bottom of your screens. So ladies and gentlemen, do all these things and I'll see you in a moment for game number 3, the decider here in the Dota 2 Summer Cup between Lada and Left One. Game 3, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are here. Game number 3. Mega Lada Esports going up against Left One TV in the lower bracket final of the Dota 2 Summer Cup. Or on the ticket it's the Max Line Cup. But it doesn't really make a difference. Either way, as we said before, Game 3, the decider. Winner of this goes on to play against the Akatusi clan in the grand finals later on this evening. Whereas the loser will go home with their tail tucked between their legs, ruminating on how to best achieve their revenge in the future. So, thanks for being here, guys. My name is Snare, as you can see by this little Twitter handle here. A Twitter handle that's just magically making you want to go to Twitter and follow this particular account. Also, whilst you're here on Twitch, just follow and subscribe. Just click on those lovely little buttons there, not too difficult to do. And on the other side on YouTube, just press subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you know what's going on in Dota. And it's literally your responsibility. My responsibility is to cast Dota. Your responsibility is to, you know, make it known that you're okay with people and happy with me casting Dota. And the best way to do that is through a follow or a Reddit thread, but that never happens, so whatever. The follow will do for now. So now, game number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ourselves underway. Mega Lada will start things off by going back for the MYS Moon Nature's Prophet. And they grab the Dark Willow as well for Mudak to play from game number 2. Left One TV, though, have swapped up entirely and gone for this Brewmaster. And for the first time this series, they're going to be the ones to grab this Phoenix. I know Scantor is happy this hero is back in the meta. I really hate this hero, Phoenix. It pisses me off every time I see it in Dota. This game, though, is a decent game for it, I suppose. They've got some pretty good team fight at the moment on the side of Left One TV already, just with these two pickups. And even in their laning phase, they can put these two heroes together and effectively make it impossible for the safe laner to farm. It's going to be great.
10 seconds
Necrophos gets banned away in the 4th stage by Left One.
5 seconds remaining.
We've seen a lot of what this hero can actually bring to the field. So I would imagine that Left One would also want to ban Lina at some point. We've seen what Mega Lada can do with that hero, especially when Labanaya is playing it. But more importantly, Lina and Troll Warlord as well are good heroes that are extremely good at bringing down the Phoenix Egg. Therefore, you want to remove any and all ways in which Mega Lada are likely to try and bring down the egg. Don't complicate the game for yourself. Or even maybe go for like Sniper. That would be so funny if Mega Lada just went for the last pick Sniper to deal with Phoenix.
10 seconds remaining.
In the previous game, they were able to effectively just walk over Mega Lada. Like, effectively the whole game. Had a lot to do with their super powerful lanes. And I'm pretty sure Mega Lada are not going to pick Ursa as their primary carry. I think that experiment was tried. It failed horrendously. Let's not do that again, please. Let's try something else.
Radiant team ban.
Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. I lost my dashboard for a moment. Well, people have been betting. I don't know, Dewey, if that's been happening. Spectre was the ban from Left One. Haven't seen that hero in like a week or so in any official games. It's been weird.
5 seconds remaining.
I kind of like to see a slog come out here from Mega Lada. They banned Templar. So it's now or never, boys. Either you pick the Lina now or this like second phase or second pick in this phase, or you just don't at all. So that's the decision that need be made. Oh, there we go. You just grab the Lina. Left One will have to respond to this in some fashion. In particular for that mid lane. I think you go either Death Prophet or Dragon Knight. One of those two heroes seems pretty good to me. What else deals quite well with Lina in the mid lane?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant
if they really want to be risky. Oh my god. Okay, they can actually pick any risky hero now. Now that they have Spirit Breaker. Now ideally you pick something that actually has a stun. Or the potential to kill people. And you make use of Spirit Breaker as your easy setup. I would love to see a Morana actually come out from Left One TV.
10 seconds remaining.
Mirana
5
can lane
seconds
quite decently
remaining.
versus the Lina. Combos up really well with the Spirit Breaker. Does quite well with the Brewmaster as well, because you can initiate fights with the ultimate, with the Moonlight Shadow. No, a lot can go right with that hero. Conversely, Megalodon could actually pick Mirana for themselves. So they can actually apply pressure to Brewmaster in lane. Oh, they get Disruptor. Disruptor is amazing versus Phoenix. Pretty good against Brewmaster. Quite good against Spirit Breaker as well. More importantly, this is some team fight that they didn't really have before. And it synergizes well with the Dark Willow and the Lina. Kinetic Field enables lots of more Bedlam damage. As well as the Bramble Mazes have a greater opportunity to hit people in that confined environment. And Static Storm, very good against Brewmaster. And also, like I said, Glimpse, really good with the Lina. Sets you up quite nicely for an LSA. They have 2 heroes on their team right now. That, oh, 3 in fact. The Sprout, the Glimpse, hell, even the Bramble Maze. But more particularly the... what's the first spell called? What is that first spell? For some reason, I just forgot the name now. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Weaver.
They go back for Weaver? They go back for Weaver? Okay, cool. Titty Boy did have a great performance on this. So, I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world to have Weaver in this game. Once again, as in the previous situation, they don't have that much hard lockdown. Still only have Bramble Maze. What is that spell? Curse Crown. That's what it's called. Still only have like Bramble Maze and Curse Crown from Willow. Not really great tools for stopping Weaver. There's an LSA in this game, and I suppose with Disruptor, there is a Static Storm if they manage to find the Weaver. It just means they have to be very sparing about how they use that Static Storm, because ideally you want to use it to both stop Weaver getting out of fights, you want to stop the Supernova from going off, and you want to stop Brewmaster from casting his ultimate.
10 seconds.
So fairly hard game for the Disruptor, just given the wide array of targets for all of the spells.
5 seconds remaining.
From what we saw in the previous game as well, Weaver might just be able to lane up against the Lina. But they're not going to try. They're going to put Zeus in the mid lane instead. So they don't have a... like, Brewmaster's going to, like, frontline super hard for their team. They get Void at the end. Okay. So I do feel like if you pick Void, you kind of have to have OD, Lina, or Queen of Pain as your main mid-hero, just to be able to put that much damage into the bubble. This game, let's see, they have Curse Crown, which does a little bit of damage, I suppose, but not too much. But they don't have that much damage they put into the bubble, and the Wrath of Nature from the Nature's Prophet. Left one, they have Zeus, they have Weaver. They have a ton of Magical Burst, actually. With Sunray as well as Zeus spamming you out in the middle of team fights. Although, given that Spirit Breaker doesn't always scale the best into the ultra late game, it can sometimes like drop off entirely. Probably going to be wanting to play a faster paced game. But if you get charged at middle, if you get charged anywhere nearby the vicinity of the Zeus, it is terrifying. Terrifying. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 is going to be getting underway right now. We just have to get past the beef gate that is the loading screen of Dota 2. Feels bad, man. Can't really escape it. And we already see movement from the side of LOTV. Left one TV, they want to do something interesting here. Moving towards the bottom side of the map. Phoenix is being played by Lizard, the support capacity. Eskel Sant is going to be playing the off-lane Brewmaster for this game. Havidi will be playing the Crystal Maiden. In the mid lane, we do have Stormer. We'll be playing the Zeus. Well, this is fitting, right? On the last game of a tournament, potentially, he's playing the hero that calls down storms, and his name is Stormer. I am happy with this. I am completely satisfied with this outcome. And then last but not least, Titty Boy reprising his role on the Weaver. Gonna show us what's up out here in the top lane. So left one TV, they were knocked down in the winner bracket final to this position by Akatusi clan, so they want to go back to the finals and have their revenge up against the Akatsuki. In the off lane, we now do see the challengers though. Mega Lada, who started this entire tournament in the loser bracket, given the results coming out of the group stage. So they have something to prove. They've been gaining steam steadily over time. And now we're going to be seeing if they can keep going. They started all the way in the first round of the lower bracket. One challenger left in their way, and they can get into the finals. Taking the long way, but gaining experience with every victory. So let's see what we make of them in this particular game. MIS Moon is playing in the offlane on the Nature's Prophet. We do have Mudak towards the mid with the Dark Willow, the Dank one. We do see Lina being played by GG, well played Lanaya, LFT. Lots of things to say, so I just think Lanaya will do. Lanaya will do just fine. Muriel's going to be at bottom playing on the Disruptor, and that leaves last but not least Baraban on the Faceless Void. Wait, who's DC'd? What's happening here? Oh, MIS Moon paused the game for whatever reason. Alright, they're ready. On the side of the left one TV, Lada. I'm prepared for this game, guys. Everybody better be ready. Lizard's just crying some tears, some salt coming out. I'm really looking forward to see how they're going to make use of this Phoenix to try and interrupt the Faceless Void. Because there's two ways that I can see this going, right? Once Void Chronos, either you jump like right next to the Chronosphere itself, you cast Supernova, then Void has to choose between getting his target killed and or risking getting Supernova himself. At the same time, what we can do if he's too far away, you just throw in the Sunray. You Sunray into the bubble, does damage to the Void, heals up whoever's getting gone on. Makes it extremely difficult for the Void to actually commit to taking that. Hell, if Eskel Santa's outside the bubble, can throw in a Drunken Haze as well. What's the range of this though? Is the only question. Depending on where the Chrono is, he might not actually have the range to make that happen. And there's also Zeus just laying a lot of damage from outside the bubble as well. So it's kind of a surprising lost pick to go for the Faceless Void in these circumstances. It can still work out very well though, because if you catch Weaver or the Zeus, you can kill them without them being able to get themselves out of trouble. But it really does depend. MIS Moon is just harassing Titty Boy with his treants and with his right clicks. Titty Boy is not happy about this at all, but does have double mango, so has quite a bit of regen, even above and beyond having popped that tango for himself. And are they gonna give up 2 bounty runes? Let's see, is he gonna get the top one? Nope. And Titty Boy is in trouble right now. He's getting body blocked a bit. The vision is being provided right now by these treants. The treants will cancel out the salve. Oh my god, Titty Boy. His salve is gone right now. Sure, the charge is going on to MIS Moon in the top side of the map, but Moon has won this lane really, honestly. Like, Titty Boy has 4 tangos left. MIS has full complement of regen. Even they tip him right now just to tilt him even further. Titty Boy is very upset at the moment.
Not for you.
And he's gonna keep getting harassed like this. Jeez, what can he do right now? But endure, Master Wayne. Endure. Feels bad, man. So this top lane seems like it's already going quite well for the side of Mega Lada. Mid lane, this is a matchup that I actually kind of feel I like Zeus in, but it's sort of even as well. It's like maybe 45-55, but Lina can also do very, very well here. It all depends on the relative skill of the players. Thus far, we do see that Stormstormer is having a better time of it, and I think that generally holds true, but I don't think it's like an overwhelming advantage in favor of the Zeus. Here at bottom, you see Baraban just trying to get some CS going for himself. Him and Eskil are just trading hits. Lizard is the one on the forefront of this, throwing out Fire Spirits, both making them not want to engage onto this Brewmaster and making it hard to farm. This lane, just thinking about it, like I was saying in the draft, this lane is so nonsense. But he also has the Drunken Haze. They just haze the dude.
Oh yeah, the haze is big enough to go inside the chrono, so if he's not inside the chrono, you can just haze him. Not really with this last pick, Faceless Void. But maybe they make it work out. I don't know. Maybe they make it work. Top lane, we do see a charge. We'll catch out onto the Dark Willow. Mudak is going to be first blood here. Titty Boy, gonna get it. Oh, snap. The Fairy Fire. Big plays from Mudak. Titty Boy was in a position to ensure that almost getting the kill. And he turned. He thought he had the kill already, but underestimated the Dark Willow. So Mudak ends up staying alive at the end of the day without any further deleterious effects. MYS Moon is going to get charged up at top again. They're just going to keep out, keep on trying to find him. Just keep trying to find him the entire time. Just keep charging MYS Moon. Don't allow him to be as oppressive as he's been thus far. And look how oppressive he has been. 10 and 10 is his CS versus the 2 and 2 or 2 and 3 now of Titty Boy. But Titty Boy has not been able to do anything. That was when I said that MYS Moon had just won the lane. I didn't think it would be this hard, because he's dumpstering this lane right now. And Titty Boy feels like he's going to be low to do anything about it for quite some time. Mid though, we do see the charge. We'll finally go to Lanaya, and she might die here. Stormer doesn't have the mana though to make that happen. Had he popped the regen rune a little bit beforehand? Maybe. But nah. It's not gonna happen. Right now he's trying to bait as many spells as possible. He has to be careful right now. He's actually gonna die. There's that. Oh, once again, big Fairy Fire plays! Oh my god! And the lightning play right now. Right next to the tier 1 tower. Oh my god. Everybody is super sick. So we do see a top Mega Lada try to use the Fairy Fire to jabait the Weaver into diving the tier 1. They fail in convincing him to do so. But who does take the bait is Lanaya in the mid lane. And oh, Disruptor falls down. Blizzard gets the kill there. Now they add the charge as well onto Baraban. Baraban has to watch himself. Has a time walk. Oh, doesn't actually have time walk. He's actually dead. They're gonna realize, oh wait, he doesn't have time walk. Let's see if he can survive 12 seconds. Nah, there's no way. He's definitely a goner here.
I've seen this.
Tries to at least buy out. And the Faceless Void will go down. So we see left on TV having an immense impact all across the map. Definitely playing as fast as their draft demands of them right now. The only place that's not going well at all is top. Oof, Titty Boy is struggling. 8 and 5, he's level 3 versus the 23 and 22 level 4 MYS Moon Nature's Prophet. This is a great game thus far for the NP. Doesn't seem like it's going to change anytime soon. This Observer Ward will spot out that Lizard is coming towards the mid lane, so they'll be prepared for this. In fact, they're going to try and get this kill. Muriel with the Thunder Strike. They're looking towards Lizard. LSA will catch out onto the Phoenix. The glimpse back as well. A little bit too soon from Muriel. Definitely too soon. LSA now connects onto Havidi. He's looking for the bash, hopefully. Here comes Budak. The bash will connect, and the next Fire Spirit will hit as well. If Lanaya gets bashed a single more time, there's going to be a Curse Crown flying out. And they're going to look for this charge so they can get that bonus damage. Unfortunately, they can't find it. And the Dragon Slayer from Lanaya instead ends up getting the kill onto Havidi. I feel like Disruptor, had he waited a moment, I think he glimpsed too soon. Had he waited for Lizard to actually start the animation of the Icarus dive, might have been able to catch him with the glimpse out. But it turns out not to really matter too much. Muriel being charged up. They're gonna try and get this kill. LSA won't connect, but Havidi now might be in some kind of trouble. No, instead it's gonna be Lanaya that might be the one that has to juke and jive for her life. Esco in the vicinity. Havidi 2 more seconds until he actually has a charge. The LSA now will fly out onto Lizard. Lizard gets caught out, but the charge now will catch out onto Lanaya. Lanaya trying to bait people back. The Phoenix does end up getting brought down, and there's the Zeus ultimate allowing Havidi to pick up a kill onto Lanaya. Hashtag not worth trading the mid for the support, and this gives space over to Stormer as well in the mid lane. It's going to be able to push things out, get some decent experience and gold whilst the Lina is in the grave. Yo, Lanaya, relax, bro. Feels like he's tilted right now. Died within not too much distance of one another with both deaths. It kind of feels like he has to make as much happen in this game as he did in the first game. So he's putting himself under some pressure. He's gonna die now for that D-ward. That D-ward was not worth it. And now because he committed the LSA, he won't be able to cancel out the charge coming in. And he's gonna get bursted. That was not worth it. Now Lizard might end up dying towards a Shadow Realm hit. Yes, it will. Be a kill onto the Phoenix, so the big bird does go down. But that's a drop in the ocean for the big kill. Bringing down the Lina again. She is 1-3-1 right now. Further increasing the lead that the Zeus has managed to accrue for himself. He's a full level ahead. Might even be closer to 2 by the time Lina gets back into the fray. And she has to walk out because she TP'd out prior. Oh my god. Bottom lane. We do see the charge going out. It's going to catch Faceless Void. Void. 5 seconds until he can get himself out of trouble. They're going to try and surround him right now. The Hull Boulder will be there. And they get the kill. Eskill making that happen. MYS Moon does make himself involved in this. Will the Curse Crown cancel the TP? It will not. But the Glimpse will bring him back to town. So Eskill will now get brought down as well. Committed the Brewmaster split in exchange for the Chronosphere. And they trade away both lives. So not really 100% worth it now. Top lane or mid lane. They're trying to get a kill onto Lanaya, who was behind the tier 1, trying to bring down Stormstormer, who once again manages to bait this Lina to chase him into a bad kill. That's his 4th death here in the first 8 minutes. Most of them coming in the last 3 minutes. Having an awful time right now on this Lina. 2 levels behind the Zeus. Not in a good position whatsoever. They're going to send Zeus home, allow Phoenix to collect the experience here. And also, while all this has been happening and they've been forced to move around the map to try and make things happen, TD Boy has finally gotten some reprieve. So now he's out here farming in the top lane, yo. Has some space at last. 34-12, out farming the Lina. The only hero that's out farming him on the enemy side of Megalada is this Nature's Prophet. And MYS Moon now has to actually be at bottom. Faceless Void can't really be there anymore because he's getting absolutely no farm in that situation. So it just seems to be the case that right now, on the side of LOTV, Left One TV, everything is going really, really well. Lizard. Is that the urn coming now? Yup. Sweet. Has the full urn. They should probably smoke. Do they have a smoke though? Nah, they don't have a smoke. That's unfortunate. If they had a smoke, they could have actually tried to make a play. MYS Moon should do his level best to not get scouted out. Because otherwise you get charged, my friend. He's going to TP at middle. They were perhaps trying to go for a kill onto Stormstormer. And he recognized the trees were growing. But chooses not to do anything about it. So now, here at bottom. Oh no, MYS Moon has revealed himself. He's going to get charged. He's going to get charged. He's dead. Charge. There we go. So they charge him. They don't have the ultimate. Not that they'll need it. They should have the damage for this. Where's the bash? The bash. The bash. Oh my god. Well, apparently he has no luck whatsoever. Because should have gotten at least 1 bash out of that. But then we'll get the next best thing. The tier 1 tower at bottom. Eskill is creep skipping at the moment.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And they're just going to attack onto this tier 1 tower. 4 heroes are down at bottom. Only Zeus is by himself at mid. They're going to perhaps try to go onto him though. They smoked up. They want to commit the Chronosphere. So Zeus seems to have a decent idea that something is up. Oh, the scan will trigger. Oh my god. What a time to be alive. For Stormstormer, what a time to stay alive. He's staying alive. Staying alive. Definitely would have died if that wasn't the case after they committed the bubble. We do see now the charge coming on onto GG. Onto Lanaya. Hovidi unfortunately is not in this. Not smoked up. so his charge will be recognized by this observer ward they have right next to their agents
Dire's top tower
on the right
is
side of
under
the map.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Regeneration.
attack.
And now
Dire's
Titty
top
Boy.
tower
Titty Boy has
has
gotten some really good vision going here. They get the swarm out onto both Mudak as well as Lanaya. The LSA will connect, but the ultimate from the Spirit Breaker will be there. Now the ultimate from Zeus as well, ensuring that they get that complete kill. 3-man Chrono coming in for Baraban, but he can't really do anything. There's just no damage to put inside the bubble right now. Lanaya has brought back, but this could be a dangerous situation. They actually go and chase for the kill onto the Dark Widow, and they do find that one. Now Lanaya has died back. Oh my god, and the lightning bolts will cancel out the TP for MYS Moon. Everything just going wrong in a heartbeat right now. They're going to try to toss up Muriel going onto the high ground. They are not afraid. The Hull Boulder will be there and they will find a double kill. The only survivor is Baraban, who commits the chrono but can do nothing thereafter. Lanaya 0 or 1-6-1 right now. 6 deaths at 12 minutes is being tipped by the enemy team. Is clearly tilted. This dude is hella tilted, guys. Like, he is not happy with anything that's happened this game. Also, why am I making this rookie mistake of keeping last hits and CS up past 9 minutes? It's weird. I don't know what's happening. Dark Willow will just farm with Bedlam. Try to get closer towards level 10 so she can get that Cast Rage talent. Stormstormer now does have a Veil. Is gonna go on. I'm gonna try to kill someone. Duty will be at least able to get a D-ward off. And he's running way too fast for Muriel to be able to catch up to throw out the glimpse. Now he might actually just turn his attention towards bottom. Mudak is there. They see him underneath this observer ward. They have smoked themselves. Eskil and Havidi want to get involved and perhaps help bring down this tier 1 tower in the mid lane, which is really healthy. At the same time, I think they really are waiting for Chrono on the side of Megalada so they can use it and hopefully get some kills out of it this time. Mid lane though, Lanaya, 7th death incoming. Feels bad. Feels so bad. Havidi might be a counter kill from this though. He does have ultimate actually. The ultimate could really do a lot of work. Goes on to Mudak and there's going to be the lightning bolt with the ultimate from Zeus securing a double kill for the Lord of Thunder. Eskil jumping onto the high ground. He finds Muriel. They're going to will they be able to cancel this TP? They don't even need to use the lightning bolt from Zeus because MYS Moon gets charged up. Eskil will find the kill onto him. No mana on the Thunder God. But it should be no real big deal. Then to just chase him into the trees. They don't even care about the disruptor. They're like, the tier 1 tower is probably more important. Lanaya will come back towards us mid lane. Has thrown in ultimate directly onto Zeus, but it does basically nothing and there's no follow-up damage with the LSA. And now because they've used their Brewmaster split, they're trying to chase down Lanaya. The Hull Boulder cooling down 1 second. There we go, it catches Lanaya. The Sun Ray will go through the trees. And the burn damage from the Flame Panda secures the kill. 8 deaths for the Lina at 15 minutes into this game.
Top tower is under attack.
She is bottom 4 net worth. 500 gold behind the Void, who is in turn 1,000 gold behind the Weaver, who basically has the Maelstrom now. Oh, bottom, you do see a charge. MYS Moon gets caught, brought down, bursted. And we're not done just yet. Mid lane as well. They're gonna go. They actually do get a kill onto the Zeus. It's a major one for Muriel to get. But they're not done just yet. The Terrorizer's looking forward to try to bring down Titty Boy. And everyone just is able to get themselves out of trouble.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That's pretty huge for them to get that kill. Chrono was committed for it though.
Dire's structures
But
are
that's
fortified.
acceptable. I mean, you commit Chrono to get one of the highest net worth heroes in the game. That's fine. So here we go. TH1 tower under siege. Titty Boy. Can pretty much go for the same build you went for last game. Shadow Realm will not be enough damage. Sorry. Mudak tried. Really tried his best to channel that additional max damage. Lanaya needs some serious intervention. Needs a Yule Scepter ASAP. Is dealing with a Maelstrom from Titty Boy. An Aether Lens Veil almost. Oh, it's going to be Veil Yules actually. Not going to go for Aether Lens on Stormstormer.
Radiant are scanning.
Titty Boy is going to walk underneath an Observer Ward. He's going to die actually for this. It's going to be a burst. The Ice God. Baraband's going to pick that up at the very least. Hey, the main man B-Cop is playing Dota right now. What a champion B-Cop is. Let's go Saint down at bottom. Building Vlads for his team. I love this item on Brewmaster. And this is a decent game for it, with the Weaver being involved. Squishy hero that hits very hard and could benefit a lot from the additional health. Pick me, please. Eskel just blinks away from bottom. So, Muriel, will Muriel get out? Yeah, Muriel will get out. So as the game's extending right now, things look bad, right, for Megalada, but they're not catastrophic yet. There's still potential for MYS Moon to create enough space across the map, especially once he finishes off this Orchid. They can set up for quite a couple of global kills with the rest of the team. We do have Chrono back online as well, so Baraban has a vested interest, especially now that he has Mask of Madness. Vested interest in trying to find a way to get a kill with this. Muriel does have a smoke. So you de-ward a bit, then you go smoke, then you try to find a kill with the Chronosphere. The same thing's happening on the other side though. Brewmaster splits back online, so they are committing a similar move.
Is under attack.
You smoke into using your massive ultimate. Zeus ult will be there. The Dire Scan will connect onto some of these heroes, so they know something's up, something's happening. Oh, Titty Boy flying forward, might get silenced up, but there's going to be the Supernova on the backside of the fight. Baraband immediately bursts down the Nova with that Mask of Madness, and they also get a kill onto Titty Boy because he's inside the Static Storm, can't get himself out of there. And 2 kills have happened on both sides. It's 2 core heroes for either lineup. MYS Moon is going to be the next one to fall though. The Terrorize doesn't actually connect onto anybody. And MYS Moon, you're on the wrong side of the map, buddy. And now Muriel trying to get himself out of there, glimpses back Eskil Saint, but Eskil's like, oh sure, I'll just keep pushing down this lane, which is where I want to kind of be. The fight looked like it might be good, but unfortunately, it just takes too long for them to... I mean, they burst down the Phoenix Egg really fast, right? Thanks to the Mask of Madness from the Faceless Void. But unfortunately, because of the fact that he commits Mask of Madness, now he doesn't have any additional spells. He's taking more damage. So from the Zeus and the Flame Panda, basically stood no chance. Now we're going to see the TP out. Will it succeed? Nope, the bash will be there. Even the Chrono and the Bedlam, they want this kill and they want it bad. I'm kind of surprised by how long that took. And once he has Aeon Disc. Also, another thing I don't like about Faceless Void in the carry position is that this hero, I never like carry heroes that can be countered by a single item. And it feels like Aeon Disc does a mountain of work in countering out the Faceless Void, more so than any other item in the game. Because if you get Chronoed and Aeon Disc triggers within the Chronosphere, Faceless Void looks and sounds like an idiot. Speaking of idiots, let's see, is the Spirit, the Moon Cow, the Space Cow, gonna do something idiotic by running directly to a Luna?
Oh, they're not gonna be expecting this.
So it's not that Lanaya is having a better game now, like a good game, but things have definitely stabilized. And now I kind of feel like she should just skip the Shadow Blade, go straight to BKB. I think BKB is a paramount item here if you're playing on this leader. We do see a charge towards top. They want Lanaya. Oh, she's dead for sure. Static Storm will be there. And the glimpse back will come onto Lizard. The lightning bolt from Zeus will cancel the TP away. They're not even going to bother actually killing him with the spell. They just walk him down, kill him. Lizard, that almost gives him the Spirit Vessel. Titty Boy will die at bottom though. Oh, what killed him? Oh, he got terrorized and then silenced from MYS Moon. That's a good combination. It must be said though that MYS on both games on the Prophet played amazingly, so or on that previous game on the Prophet rather, played incredible at Hand of Dota. I'm expecting similar things to emerge from him this game. Another complication for the Nature's Prophet. Oh, top lane. MYS gonna go for this kill onto Lizard. He's gonna succeed in getting it. And will there be more coming out of this? Oh, I was gonna say that another thing that the Spirit Breaker has now going for him is that he went for the Meteor Hammer. Meteor Hammer. That's all I wanted to say. That's what I kept trying to say, but everyone kept dying. Come on, guys. Be considerate, you know. Allow me to finish my sentence first, and you can go about massacring each other.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So where is Titty Boy going? He's still indeed going to be building this Manta style. Oh, Chrono directly onto him. They want to try and take this fight. They do have the damage to terrorize to follow up to make sure that he cannot get himself out of this with the ultimate, and the static storm drop down as well. But now they might not have any tools for the follow-up engagement. Everyone else is trying to flee the Bedlam, going ham onto the Zoo. Stormer almost died from that, with the Urn of Shadows going as well. And there's going to be the charge landing directly onto Muriel. Muriel will glimpse back the Spirit Breaker, but will not be able to avoid falling prey to the damage from the Fire Spirits. On the other side, we do see Lanaya behind enemy lines right now. Oh no, she's gonna get charged. Oh no, the LSA will be there to at least interrupt follow-up damage. But they should be able to find her right now. Wow, look at the damage. And then she tries to go at least for the Stormer kill with the LSA. But Stormer is able to use the Yule self-dodge to stay alive. Havidi finishes it off with the ultimate. 9th death. Or 11th death. Jesus Christ. Top lane. Fight still breaking out. Eskill has used the ultimate, but the primary Brewmaster Plunder is all the way back here. Just trying to use that as an escape tool, really. 11 deaths on the Lina. Wow. That's pretty incredible. So tilted, bro. So Eskill right now closing the gap on having that Aeon Disc makes a phenomenal difference. MYS, what does he actually want here? He might actually want to go for that Nullifier that we saw him get earlier on. Because there's no real spells that you can like buy Silver Edge for. The Nullifier helps a lot, especially up against heroes like the Brewmaster and the Weaver, so you can silence one, nullify the other. And he almost TP'd it into a position, but chose not to at the end of the day. Stormer might find... Oh no. Modak, he doesn't have an idea that Modak is around. If he did, this would definitely be a kill right now. Lanaya still trying to farm out the Shadow Bait. It's actually gonna die. Got Spirit Vessel on him. And he's gone. Lizard with they charge onto MYS with Havidi. Havidi's gonna look for the ultimate, not even required. The Sunray damage is just way too high. And Lizard easily gets that grab there. Also went in and built a Hand of Midas. One of the better heroes to have this, especially in support. And they're just gonna go into Rosh and pit now. They go with the swarm onto Rosh. They get up armor for the win. Here comes the damage. It's not gonna be the fastest Rosh in the world, but it'll succeed. Doesn't even seem like they'll be able to get the tier 1 tower out of bottom. There's only Muriel that's there. Modak now, after tossing up Havidi into the air, when they try to go for anything special for this. BKB now popped by Baraban, wants to really take this fight. Eskill jumping forward, there's a supernova on the high ground. The ultimate, in fact, coming in from Havidi. They have the kill almost onto Baraban. Ooh, the supernova does not pop at the end of the day, but they don't even need it to. The lightning bolt as well as the ultimate from Zeus are enough to get the damage of the kill. Lanaya being charged up right now, and they're gonna choose to just let this go. They claim a double kill by bringing down the Disruptor as well. We'll go back bottom. Okay, MYS Moon was at least trying to do something here. But Zeus is like, nah, hold up, B. No, that's not happening. I'm kind of surprised Zeus has been doing super well without the need to have Aghanim Scepter. I feel a lot of the time this hero only does well when he has that item. But this game kind of has the perfect heroes to help set him up.
Endurance run.
Heroes like Spirit Breaker, you know, and Eskil on the Brewmaster. Heroes that just start the fight and stay there. And you're like, oh sweet, you guys can't actually get past these heroes in order to kill me because getting past them is suicide. And I can just throw out spells at my leisure. I love how I went for BTs, just dismantled the arcane boots. He's like, whatever guys. I need to be around the map more so than I need to just have consistent pools of mana.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Eskil, here at bottom, I'm gonna push down this tier 1 tower. There's not gonna be anybody to stop him. We do see MYS Moon trying to do his regular thing of throwing in creeps in the top wave. But there's no way. Absolutely no way. Spirit Breaker is also going to spot out Baraban. There's going to be a charge onto him. Will they use the ultimate? Okay, Baraban's BKB timing is being wasted somewhat. They do lose the life of the Danquil and they're chasing forward. They're going to try to find the Disruptor. Disruptor has laid down the Static Storm. Will there be a Chrono Sphere to follow this up? We do see KOS Moon at the top has been brought down by Titty Boy. The Chrono does go out and they bring down Stormer. They might not be able to get Eskil as well out of it. The Supernova pops in the background, enabling them to bring down Lanaya. Ultimate now used up by the Brewmaster. Eskil wants to try and find a kill. The Sunray will be there onto our Disruptor, and the Hurl Boulder does connect at the end of the day. So that's 4 heroes that die. The only sacrifice is the Zeus, and at the same time Titty Boy was able to get the kill at top lane. He runs now to bottom, and they are going to be looking for their first lane of racks. Meteor Hammer will drop down onto this tier 3. Baraban ran forth very bravely to throw out the time dilation to slow these heroes down, but it's realistically not going to achieve that end. They now succeed in taking the tier 3. They take the racks. The silence now onto Titty Boy, but he has Manta. Just pops it and he's fine. Going for almost exactly the same build as we saw him go for in the previous game. Oh, big plays. The Phoenix got onto the high ground. It's late now. They figured it out, but it's way too late. He was Icarus diving. He got caught with the Cursed Crown on the high ground, which then enables him to TP out safely. And now he has Aeon Disc. Yay. Can't die anymore. Is Lanaya still trying to build Shadow Blade? Okay, she does have Shadow Blade. And 13 deaths, and she's gonna die again. And she probably would not have died if she had BKB right now. Although they have the Bedlam damage going on onto Stormstormer. Stormstormer was taking the most, but unfortunately the help is here. Everyone is bursting everybody else down. So 14 deaths on the Lina. How is that possible? Going from MVP game 1 to like LVP in game number 3. He is really underperforming on this Lina. But I don't feel like they feel they can win. I think they think it's over right now. Even the way Baraban is playing, he's playing primarily to be defensive. And when we saw that successful game number 1, defense was not the priority. It was just an objective like any other. It wasn't like, okay, I have to be defensive all the time. Poverty with this Meteor Hammer to make this push even faster. Tier 3 tower. Go down. Now the racks will be under threat, under siege. This is the second lane of racks. Okay, the silence now down going to Titty Boy, but he just keeps getting propped up by the Sunray. It's so hard to actually bring him down here. The Terrorize won't connect onto anybody, and then we see Brabant throw out the Chronosphere on the backside of the fight. Zeus is going to be the first one to go down. And now for this fight, we do see a glimpse back onto our Spirit Breaker. So MYS Moon is going to be safe for the time being. Titty Boy has been dusted up. They know where he is. Bedlam now out on him. He doesn't have a time lapse away. The Sakuchi will be there. No, it will not. There's a Static Storm as well as a Curse Cloud directly on his face, and they do get the kill. Then Phoenix as well will go down thanks to Lanaya, who's finally able to get a good kill. But at what end, I ask you, ladies and gentlemen? 2 lanes of racks taken away by the side of Left 1 TV. All in exchange for a couple of kills. I mean, sure, granted, it's a lot of gold, right? We got 3,000 gold off of that, but given the stakes at hand, hashtag not worth. So they're gonna try right now to at least grab as much real estate as they can in the meantime.
Dire's bottom tower.
They've already got bottom. They need middle. They put that money in their real estate. They got their money in their real estate. They're trying to force a buyback. There's no buyback on the Weaver actually. Lanaya's gonna take a tier 3.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
I think she's gambling now. Doesn't know if they actually don't have buyback or if they're just unwilling to use it, but they actually don't have buyback in any respect. They can get a tier 3 safely for free.
Dire's top shrine is
Unfortunately,
under attack.
Baraban notices that, oh, at bottom, lots of crazy things are happening because this double siege wagon wave of super creeps in our base. Feels bad. Oh man. Oh, MIS won't actually manage to get brought down. And now because there's the Aghanim Scepter as well and the mini bolt stun, they are able to chain lock the Disruptor as well, prevent him from fleeing the dire half of the jungle. And now they're gonna try and go finish the job. They want to get these mega creeps. Mega creeps. Mega creeps. Tier 2 tower stands in their way, but come on, not for much longer.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, wait, hold that thought. We do have the lightning bolt mini stun catching onto the Dankodo. She fell quite low, but the Shadow Realm made that the Zeus could no longer fully target her. And instead, they're not even going to go in for the Rax just yet. They're going to take a Shrine, then take Roche. Look at this ball from Titty Boy. After finishing his BKB as well, after the Manta style, he doesn't feel the need to actually go for more damage just to not try to survive the game. Oh, MYS Moon needs to try and escape this. He's in trouble. Oh my god, he doesn't have a Blink Dagger. They caught him instead. You kind of have to have a Blink Dagger at this stage of the game. I mean, I understand why he felt he needed the Nullifier, and I agreed with this decision to have this item, but I think having the Blink before that, just to be able to survive long enough to use your items, makes a huge difference. But we also see a smoke now from the Mega Lada side. 4 heroes grouped up. They're gonna find at best Phoenix, but even Lizard is sitting so flush within the trees right now. It's kind of difficult to get vision of him. They're gonna try to steal the Roche though. But the R from Zeus gives the game away. Oh my god, Muriel might die from this. You know what just happened there with the Roshan? Oh, hold that thought. Charge. They've already got Muriel. Thanks to the Arc Lightning and the Static Field, now we do see Supernova being committed by the Phoenix. Phoenix is still alive. Will eventually go down. Now Mudaka is going to die thanks to the damage coming in from the Weaver as well as the Zeus. MYS Moon next to fall as well. And they say thanks guys for the heads up that Roche is up. Tai. And this should end without too much difficulty. I was laughing. That Nimbus Cloud that was over here almost killed Muriel, but Roshan tanked one of the lightning bolt hits. So Muriel ended up not being affected for a second. Ultimately survives. Dies in the next way. I think it was Arc Lightning damage triggering Static Field. But the God of Lightning, Zeus, boy.
Oh, that would be a treat.
So let us see, what are they going to do about this? Where does this go? Again, 1 lane of Rax in order to get Megas. The only hero that they have that does really good wave clear is Lanaya on the Lina. I mean, Face's Void is decent because he has a field Mjolnir. But not like top shelf ideal of what you think about when you think about a hero that clears out creep waves.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Closing in on having the soul booster.
Regeneration.
What's coming off the courier? Oh, it's Aeon Disc as well. Okay. I thought it was gonna go Octarine Core. Alright, I'm fine with Aeon Disc on Zeus. So we've got Aeon Disc on Zeus, Aeon Disc on Eskil, Who else needs one? Phoenix needs Aeon Disc as well. Well, Phoenix does have one already. Okay, so 3 Aeon Discs. Not easy to kill anyone. Surprisingly, Phoenix is most vulnerable during the egg, because Aeon Disc cannot trigger under those circumstances. Oh, we see a gem actually was purchased up by the Brewmaster. Brew now top. Shadow Realm will at least protect Dankwiller for a little bit longer. Man, this sheepstick and a gem on Eskil. They're gonna find it right now whilst they're in the vicinity, which will enable them to de-ward. Yep, they know. They know. Lizard is gonna pick those up. It feels like as well that MYS Moon isn't really able to have as big an impact as he did in game number 1 versus the Tinker. Here he doesn't have the Shadow Blade, doesn't have the Blink Dagger, only really has the Orchid as well as the Nullifier, and by themselves the two of them are not necessarily enough. He's gonna attack the Shrine, but pretty sure they could give fewer fucks about this. They're trying to take the high ground. They're out here trying to get niggas. I think they care about a Shrine or two. Titty Boy will meant to dodge the Curse Crown. They have smoked right now on the side of Megalodon. This is their last fight. They have to be able to win this off. The ultimate will come in from Zeus, which will reveal a lot about where everybody is. We also find them having caught out KYS Moon. They were trying to do a pincer maneuver, and they're looking towards getting these full lane of racks. BKB as well as Aegis still online for the Weaver. Now the core or the charge coming in from the Spirit Breaker. They burst down the Dark Willow. On the other side of the fight, nobody else has died as of yet. The silence now is going to go on to TD Boy. He pops BKB to keep fighting right now. They're going to try to turn their attention towards Lizard. Lizard is going to get bursted away by the Laguna Blade, and the Bedlam is all coming in from the Dark Willow. Going to try to do damage out of this in the middle of the fight. Has brought back already Lanaya. They get the kill onto the Faceless Void. Faceless Void, not sure he has buyback. Titty Boy doing way too much damage right now. With this Maelstrom just bouncing around, the LSA does catch onto the Spirit Breaker, but the follow-up damage from the Aghanim with the Nimbus Cloud connects onto the Zeus, and GG, well played. Mega creeps have been taken, and the slit of the throat can be heard. Megalada go down 2-1, and Left 1 TV will kill the Dream. Megalada seemed so close, so close to getting the full repeat in the opposite direction, but instead it does go the way of Left 1 TV, and they will have a date next up going up against Akatusi clan. Oh man, oh really? Updates? Lol. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it for now. Megalada go down to Left 1 TV, and Left 1 will be back in a moment for the grand finals going up against Akatusi clan. I'm not exactly sure of the exact time that the grand finals start. They were supposed to start like in 45 minutes from now, but I doubt that that'll still happen in the exact same fashion, just given that this went the full 3 series. So we might have to give the teams like 90 minutes to rest up, to just take a breather. Let's see. Yeah, they haven't even started hosting the lobby yet, so give them some time, let them rest, let them relax. In the meantime, let's just congratulate our boys here at Left 1 TV for taking a successful victory off of Megalada. So for me, for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be done. I'll be back for the grand finals in just a moment. My name's Snare. If you didn't know, if you're watching on Twitch, please follow the channel. Also subscribe, and if you want to buy a subscription or buy some bits, please do so. It'd be pretty great. It would make a lot of difference. Makes this all worthwhile, because electricity ain't cheap. It's got to be paid for somehow. If you're watching on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button and the giant bell icon right next to it. And we have everybody left on Twitter. If you want to just follow me there, check me out. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, should I pause the stream? I don't even know. Let's see how long it takes before they make the next lobby. So for now, I'll just leave you some tunes, some beats, and we'll see you guys in just a moment for the grand finals here in the I was about to say the Megalada tournament, but Megalada just got knocked the fuck out of the Dota 2 Summer Cup in the European region. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the grand finals between Left 1 TV and Akatusi clan. I'm Snare. Like, follow, subscribe, and tell your friends, and we'll be back right soon.
has started. I don't need another pointless story.
That's really unique, Faye. That a mugshot or your version of Picasso?
Bye.